All right, Shalom. First, let's start by saying our praise to Yahweh by Shem Shai, by Shem Karkadash, double honors to the elders and apostles that rule well, and salutations to the brothers that's doing the truth and sincerity. As you can see, the title of this clip is Europe and China endure extreme weather from heat and floods, and it's on the PBS News Hour. So I'm going to go ahead and play this clip and then add some precepts. As a matter of fact, I got another article after this that goes in detail about it. So,
good evening. It is good to be with you. And we begin tonight with fires raging across Europe and floods inundating South and Northwest China. As many Europeans endure record-breaking heat, climate scientists caution that these extreme weather events are likely to happen more often. The buzz of helicopters filled the air, racing to extinguish dozens of wildfires burning across Spain. Roads are cut off and thousands of residents have fled their homes.
I'm doing very badly, very stressed and very badly. We are all very stressed. It's a shame how the fields are burning.
At 104 degrees Fahrenheit, it's only making it more difficult to extinguish the fire. Climate change affects everyone. This area, which is green and cool in the summer, is becoming very hot, like the South.
Across the border in France, a similar story. Firefighters working to contain the flames of several wildfires.
We're dealing with very considerable drought due to insufficient rainfalls over the winter and spring, an especially dry month of May, and we now have particularly high temperatures, as you can feel.
The high temperatures extend north to the UK, where people crammed onto beaches in search of relief from the heat. Less than 1% of homes there have air conditioning. Authorities have issued an emergency declaration ahead of even higher temperatures expected tomorrow and Tuesday. From not enough water to far too much, flash floods inundated parts of southwest and northwest China this weekend. 12 people died and thousands were forced to evacuate their homes.
right, man. So when you got droughts can bring in famine, and these heat waves. See, it might be more than likely more people dying that they're not reporting because people die from heat exhaustion, being too hot, especially older people and younger people, man. So, hold on, Slakia. And that'll be the stuff that they don't report in the media. They'll just give like a low number, like what you see here. But as you can see, it says China floods leaves at least 12 people dead, or 12 dead, and thousands evacuated. Yeah, I remember the children, the handicapped children, women, the handicapped. Yeah, I remember those that got severe ailments to where they can't move or whatever the case may be. You gotta take all that into account when you're reading these articles, because the news is not going to give you the full truth of what's going on, because they don't want to create panic. But this says flash floods in southwest and northwest China have left at least a dozen dead and put thousands of others in harm's way, state media has reported. It says in the southwestern province in Sichuan, at least 6 people have died and another 12 are missing after torrential rain triggered flash floods. State-owned news outlet CGTN reported on Sunday. It says about 1,300 people had been evacuated as of Saturday, the report said. It says, meanwhile, in Longnan City, in the northwestern province of Gansu, another 6 deaths were reported and 3,000 people had been evacuated. State broadcaster CCTV said rainfall over 1.5 days was as much as 98.9 millimeters in the worst affected areas, almost double the July average. It says the rains come amid a heat wave in parts of the country, including eastern Zhejiang province and the city of Shanghai. It says with temperatures soaring as high as 42 degrees Celsius, 107 degrees Fahrenheit last week. It says the heat waves are expected to return this week in many parts of China, lasting through to late August. The state weather forecaster said temperatures from 39 degrees Celsius to 42 degrees Celsius, 102 degrees Fahrenheit, point two, Slocket, and 107.6 degrees Fahrenheit are expected in the southern region after July 20th, including the provinces Zhejiang, and Fujian. It says the sweltering heat will last for an extended period of 40 days, up from the usual 30. It says the forecaster said on its website. You know the word that number 4 means mercy. It says and then in the scriptures around 40 days and 40 nights. Well, 40 days. Oh, I have to look back into that. Salakia, because make sure I look into that again. It says experts say such extreme weather events are becoming more likely because of climate change. Warmer air can store more water, leading to bigger cloud bursts when it is released. It says the flooding adds to economic woes brought on partly by stringent zero COVID measures, restricting travel and disrupting supply chains. Right, man, and that's the scripture that they're gonna be in perplexity, man. There's gonna be one thing that happened, and then and while they working on correcting that, another thing happens, and then another thing happens and shit. Yeah, so the Lord, just really jacking this world up, man. It says China is not the only country experiencing extreme weather. Firefighters in Portugal, Spain, France, Greece, and Morocco are battling forest fires raging across tens of thousands of hectares as this week's heat wave continues to bring extreme temperatures and cause hundreds of deaths across southwestern Europe. Right, Lord, just wiping people out, man. And that's how you know that the times have changed, man. That hundreds and thousands and 10,000s of people are just dying because of these weather events. And that's just the weather events alone. That's not the pestilence and the famines and stuff that's going on, man. It says the second heat wave of the summer, with temperatures hitting 47 degrees Celsius, 116 Fahrenheit in Portugal, and 45 Celsius in Spain, has triggered wildfires that have forced the evacuation of thousands of people. It says in the UK, the first ever red warning for exceptional heat has come into force, with temperatures expected to climb up to 41 degrees Celsius, 105.8 degrees Fahrenheit over the next 2 days, breaking the country's heat records. It says in Germany, low water levels in the Rhine due to droughts have disrupted the supply chain for commodities into the country. Heat waves have also hit the southern U.S. Associated Press contributed to this report. Right, man. The Lord is just tearing shit up. Using the angels to tear shit up, man. It says, we have a small favor to ask. Tens of millions have placed their trust in the Guardian's fearless journalism since we started publishing 200 years ago, turning to us in moments of crisis, uncertainty, solidarity, and hope. More than 1.5 million supporters from 180 countries now power us financially, keeping us open to all and fiercely independent. Right, and they need to be giving the prophets this money because, we the ones who got the truth on why everything really happening. It says, unlike many others, the Guardian has no shareholders and no billionaire owner. Okay, Salakia. And then this is other floods and stuff that's been happening throughout the months. So, All right, so give me 1 second. Bear with me. Okay, slack it.